Hello and good evening everybody, this is Taff Live. We are en route in Bar Amber. That'll be the noise in the background. Trying something different this time. And also joined by two guests. On my left is a familiar face, Henry. You remember him. And on my right is the the County Carpool Karaoke King. That's a lot of K's and C's that is, isn't it? I thought I was going to twist that one right up. But yeah, who remembers the pre-Wembley song from this gentleman? Yeah, what a legend. And he wanted to get involved more with the Army as well. Well, what a good lad, what a good lad. So we got in so far. So EW Labs is in, Ollie Graham, Matthew Marsden, Ewan Hughes, Tony's in, Josh Phillips, Joe. So we've got the regulars. I'm wondering when the wankers are going to turn up. Probably. Yeah, we do get some wankers, turn up and say some bullshit, but we just tend to try and ignore them. So good evening to you guys. Josh Phillips is asking what the Bradford game was like. So myself and John were there. I think we were bloody awful. Took us until the 90th minute to have a tame freaking shot the ball.
Embarrassing.
Really poor.
There's no fight at all, was there? No fight, no midfield. Sat, we just absorbed, that's all we did.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Far from it. And we were hoping. I know winning against Malden in Tiptree isn't like a feather in anyone's cap or anything, but hoping that getting the win might have brought on a bit more confidence, getting the win against Brighton in the week may have done something for us as well.
Yeah, I think up season there, isn't it? I think a couple of players might be switching their minds to win things, but
like Millwall.
I think that's a big thing. Nobody's going to be injured for that, are they? Or suspended.
No one wants to be injured for that. Right, we're live now. Director Ryan Courtney there. Let's see if we can get him on later. I'll try and coerce him. So Henry, you'll be happy at the moment with Swindon winning.
Can't say much to that.
So top the league as well. So enjoy it while it lasts, mate. Is all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll last all season. I'll take top three. I'll take top three. So
you'll drop it. You'll end up finishing 7th or something like that.
That's still playoffs. I'll take that.
So what we got then? Gonna have to miss this week, Taff. Beaches can't so get it late. We'll see you next week. Nobody's lads will cross you off the list of the questions. Grant Thorogood, anything Flynn's job could be on the line now. Don't be silly. Honestly, don't be silly. No.
His job's always on the line every week for everyone. He's either on the line or he's going to get sacked or he's going to a bigger club.
The thing is, Flynn's done it for 2 full seasons now. He's done it for the Great Escape now, and. To be honest, how can you even think, that we're in any kind of crisis or anything like that? Worth sacking the manager over.
Bad run as well last year, this time last year. So what's the difference? What's the difference?
I mean, I'm not being funny, but we got one of the smallest budgets in the league. So the quality of our squad is not going to be up there with everybody. So we got to rely on our tactics, really.
The depth of
the squad is great.
He's changed as a manager. He's grown over the last year or so. He's changing things. He can start making changes without 5 minutes to go. He can start giving players 15 and 20 minutes and really see a change. I reckon he'll be fine. Who else we got? Who else is really going to do a better job than him?
Oh, exactly. Because if you think about it, after Justin Edinburgh left and then Jimmy Dack had to take over until the end of the season, following that we had Terry Butcher. I know we had John Sheridan who done well for us, but then he was always going to be a short-term solution. Feeney, yeah. And there was the succession plan that had to come early, and Feeney took over, and he was absolutely fucking awful as well. And then came the so-called saviour. Fuck me.
He saved our club, he did.
Well, that's what he thinks anyway. Tosser. So where are we now then? When is Phelps at the next home game? Yeah, when is Phelps at the next home game? You need to ask Phelps that, mate. Newport fans, score predictions for next week. Stevenage at home. We've got to win that, haven't we? I think that's
they're not. Although they came to us and gave us a bit of a game, it's just we pinched it in the last minute. So they are quite good when they start playing.
So come on, the port says club or country. Club then country. Country means a lot, but you got to go with your club first. That's my opinion.
That's
anyway.
That's the majority of your season, isn't it? So.
Matthew, looking forward to the trivia tonight. Yeah, I got some corgers tonight, guys. Corgers. Where are you? In Bar Amber. We are actually in Bar Amber right now, trying something different. Looking to try and do it in here every week from now on, and hopefully, as guests, you may see people involved with the club a little bit more as well. So that'll be great. I would have a fan and a player, maybe have Flinny sometime, have a director. Joseph Creel is in, George WBA. So obviously we get our fans from all other clubs as well. So West Brom fans, 6 wins in a row, 5-1 against Swansea. I think promotion is there for you guys, to be honest with you.
6 wins
And Robson can get it all up, I reckon.
Hal Robson can, what a legend.
5 in the minute, he's like 6 in 8 or 5 in 8 or something ridiculous.
I think we can. He's got to want to do it because he's effectively retired from international football voluntarily. So, you know,
if he's on form, I'll have him.
I'll take him straight away, 100%.
Remember, go down the levels.
He's on fire. Yeah, the West Brom fan says he's on fire. So, you know, that works for me. I mean, I'm not being funny, but for me, he probably scored the single greatest tournament goal I think I've ever seen.
Well, look at the pressure. 1-0. You're up against the Kosh, then he just pulls off that. That's just
nothing. And this is a player that got released by Reading that summer.
It's crazy. What he did, he just mugged him off, didn't he?
Yeah.
He made him look amateur.
And you look at that.
Even Messi couldn't do that.
No. And if Messi had done that, it would have been talked about years and years and years afterwards. Because it was Hal Robson-Kanu, you know, no one cares because it isn't a high-profile player. You haven't got Hal Robson-Kanu fanboys out there like you've got for the likes of Messi and Ronaldo and that. You know, it's a shame. He should have his own fanboys. Yes. So yeah,
Hal Robson-Kanu used to play for Swindon.
Did he?
Yeah, he came when he was about 19, 20 on loan from Reading. No, was it South End? I can't remember. He came on loan to us and helped us stay up in League One 1 year. So I didn't know that. No. He was brilliant when he played for us.
So are you in a bar? Yes, I'm in Bar Amber, mate. Bar Amber, the only place to be if you're a Cambridge fan. But at the same time, like I said, we're trying something a little bit different this week, but we're still doing the same thing. So for the first 20 minutes, we're going to talk football. We've spoken an awful lot about Cambridge at the moment. We're going to talk about things like the Premier League, whatever else, like Championship. We've got West Brom fan in. Talk about League One. Talk about Wrexham winning the last 2 games, getting themselves out of relegation. You know, is that a bad thing or a good thing?
Well, you want to keep the rivalry somehow, don't you?
Yeah.
So, I think it'd be nice to say it because at the end of the day, it's sort of feeder clubs, isn't it? More Welsh clubs you've got in higher divisions, respect for the country.
Absolutely, 100%. That's exactly where I stand on it, and I love that derby. I love the ferociousness between the north and south in that derby. I like going up there and having that hostile atmosphere. And I like it when they come down and mugging them off because we always beat them down here. And well, no, we don't actually. No, we haven't. I don't think we have ever beaten them down here except for in the FA Cup 4-0 last season. But we beat them when it really mattered. Obviously, to maintain our cup run last season, and of course, we're in the playoff final. So that's when we have beaten them, when it mattered. So it was great to sing "It's Happening Again," just like the playoffs is happening again. And Que Sera Sera, whatever will be. We beat you at Wembley. Yeah, no matter what, we still won that game, and that's what we're going to make sure that they won't forget about. But yeah, I want that rivalry back. I'd love to have them back in League 2 and have that rivalry back personally.
It'd be brilliant. Imagine the away days going up there again. You got something purposeful to go for again as well.
Yeah.
I think we put in more fans there as well because we went up there on a Saturday night, so there was a lot less people had gone on the league night Saturday one.
Yeah.
So if you took on a 3 o'clock kick on a Saturday, you took a lot more as well.
Oh, totally. You don't want to go back about 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning to from Wrexham. You don't want to get out there as quick as you can.
Absolutely, yeah. I know when we went up there, that fucking awful it was. You know, they were throwing coins and everything. I mean, I'd never had anyone be so generous to me before, you know. And that paid for my McDonald's on the way home, that did. Wankers. But the Premier League, is the Premier League showing up? What about it?
I reckon there's more twists and turns, and I don't reckon they've done it. I reckon Liverpool, the way they play, it reminds me of the old Man United, where they were playing bad, but they could still win, they could still get a result. I think that's going to come to an end pretty soon. I reckon just after Christmas you'll see a little bit of a turn in fortunes.
They're not the same defensively, are they? And if they lose one of the front 3, if it's Firmino, if they lose Firmino, that's the heartbeat gone from the front 3. and I reckon that will start.
He plays like a defensive striker now, doesn't he?
And the thing is, you look at the last 2 games, the usual front 3 haven't started. Origi and Shaqiri started in the week, and Oxlade-Chamberlain started at the top, and Mane was on the bench. Just goes to show Liverpool can rotate that front 3 and still be as effective. So that for me would be the most scariest thing.
If you think about it, Bournemouth are not really a side. Do it against the Chelseas, do it against I want to Arsenal, do it against City or do it against...
rotate your front 3.
Rotate. I can't see him, I bet you when he plays against the top teams, he'll play the best of the league.
Oh yeah, you're going to...
He won't be too scared to rotate.
I think of the fixture congestion they got coming up now with that World Cup, the fact that they got to play Villa the day after.
That's what's going to happen.
For me, they're going to take a squad out there to win the World Cup, and then they're going to leave a young squad to take on that Villa game. That's how I think it's going to happen. So, Henry's got a fan.
Hey, Sinister in the cup.
Swindon still in the cup?
No, because I'd rather be out of the cup and focus on getting out this league. Because we don't need the money to get in the cup now. So,
it's nice when you got that, isn't it, mate?
It's nice to be in the cup.
Just rub it in, why don't you, mate?
Yeah, sorry.
No, we rely on the poor as fuck. I remember the Stevenage fan who tweeted something about apparently we're part of a money-fueled miracle. A money-fueled miracle.
I think I've seen that, yeah.
Yeah, because I took a screenshot of it and shared it.
Me and my granddad said how lucky you've been because you've had Tottenham, you've had Man City, you've had Leicester, you've had all these big Premier League clubs coming down to Rodney Parade. And you think, who did we get? Woking. And they even beat us.
Oh, but then you say how lucky we've been. How unlucky have we been, considering we haven't been able to play away against them in a game worthwhile?
Yeah.
We played away against Tottenham, but that was when they were at friggin' Wembley, and Wembley took the majority of the money. Turned out, we actually made more money from the home game than the away game. Fucking crazy, isn't it?
Before we had Tottenham, how many years did we go and we had a crap FA Cup record? So everybody says like, oh, you're lucky. We've only had 2 years out of about 30 or 40 really. We actually had decent opposition and we got a good run. So
it's been a long time coming, us and our FA Cup fortunes. So Newport County fan is asking if I can introduce the bloke to the right. This is John Morgan. As I introduced him earlier, he is the county carpool karaoke king.
I love that. I've got a t-shirt as well.
The county carpool karaoke king. He's a legend. A bit like Henry. You know, he's the most interesting person I've ever had on the blogs.
Some people.
Yeah. Right, Henry's been given a lot of stick on this apparently for being boring.
I don't believe you.
You're alright.
I don't cry.
So Gareth Thomas is saying I've had enough of the losses. And he's saying hi Henry as well.
I don't believe you. It's like last year we had a lot of losses and it's not a nice. It's horrible to go through. He's got to grind it out.
So apparently he introduced the ball bag next to me. LOL jokes Henry. So Colin Simmons is in. Colin Simmons is a Newport County / Leeds fan.
Oh, brilliant. He was happy then a few while.
You were happy when we not...
years ago.
So were you happy or were you not happy, Colin, when we not Leeds out the FA Cup last year? Well, not last year, the year before.
I'll never forget going to Ellen Road and when we were in League One fighting for the playoffs. We went to Ellen Road and spanked them 3-0. And then we were singing Is This a Library when all the Leeds fans started walking out.
So Colin was happy. Nick Muller's our resident Ipswich fan, got to play Coventry again 3 times in 12 days now. Bloody hell. How many of them are at home? How many of them are actually at home then, Nick? If they're all away, then that's fucked up. Do you have a 3 at front or 2 with a 3 midfield? I personally prefer the 2 with a 3 midfield because that means we're playing 3 at the back with the wing backs.
Well, I think we got a chance to mix up. We got a squad big enough to actually, it's not that big, but we got the ability to mix it up. Really. I mean, if you go 2 up top, it's pretty straightforward what's going to happen. You know. Your defence is going to get on top of the 2 strikers, but that's if you've got 2 strong wide men, they can go down the line, they can stretch the defence, you stretch them, there's more space in the middle of those 2, but so those 3 up top, they can cause havoc. I mean, how many times have we seen Podge, Hammond and Tristan? Tristan's getting in behind players, Podge is just feeding things. I'd rather Jammer doing Podge's role. Distributing. Because Podge is a lot of distribution. He's not behind the defence.
Podge is a poacher. Pods has got to be picking it
to get
goals,
back
like,
in
you know?
there.
I might be seeing this wrong, but every time I see County, I don't see much urgency to get into the box.
No, I don't. That's the
Last season,
point.
there was a lot of urgency to get in that box, to get on the edge of crosses. This season, it's like they know the cross is not good enough, so they're not going to bother.
So, George would be bringing up a point here. Sky are always putting West Bromwich games on after the Leeds games. Not fair on the Albioners. It's more pressure on us. Is that a point?
I reckon you've got a bit of a point there because they know the result. And it's unfair because if you played at the same time, you don't know what's going on in the other game.
Yeah.
You play your game.
Yeah, but don't watch the game then. Just don't focus on that.
It's hard, that.
In this day and age
You can
of
feel
social
it.
media now.
You can feel it in the stadium. You walk out there and you've got a pressurised game. You'll feel it from the fans.
Well, the fans will turn around and say anyway, oh, you've got to win today, Leeds won earlier. Oh, fucking hell, that's the spoiled a lot of it then, isn't it?
Your great fans will be giving you shit as well for knowing it.
I just see it, they're professional footballers, go out there and do the job. Just try your best, that's all that matters.
I think pressure's a massive thing. I mean, it can make. Look at Messi.
Does he ever feel it?
I say Ronaldo's probably the best one for me in the pressure. I mean, Messi, I always find he buckles against English clubs. Well, that pressure gets to him because he's not consistent. And he's done it once or twice, and that's snowballed into. I mean, when Chelsea play Barcelona, he's got him in the pocket. Chelsea got him in their pocket all day. Whereas Ronaldo, he'll give you. He'll always.
He lost the ball as well that game and get in the counter attack and drop the score.
Yeah,
that's all, isn't it? So,
The thing is, Messi, he seems alright when he's at the new camp, but he can't come to England and do anything. I've never ever seen him come into England and do anything. So I think he scored against Chelsea once.
Did he do damage against Arsenal?
I don't think so, no. I've only ever seen him score one goal, but he didn't play particularly well in that game either, though. But then he scored one goal against Chelsea in I think it was a quarter-final a couple of years back. But no, he did nothing at Anfield, and Liverpool just saw him apart last year. And I thought over the two legs, Liverpool were the best team in both games.
That's where it comes down to the Ronaldo-Messi debate. That's why, in my opinion, I still think Ronaldo's a better player. Because Ronaldo can cut it in every league he's been to. Whereas Messi has just stayed in Barcelona, whereas he's not been tested. He's come to England. Has he done the damage? No. So,
and internationally, look what Ronaldo's done. Ronaldo's carried Portugal. Messi, what has he done?
And who's Messi got around him? He's got Aguero, he's got Di Maria, he's got so many more quality players around him, and he still can't do it.
And he can't even do it. He's like a World Cup.
What about these guys think?
I've always been one that I thought statistically you look at it and then you watch them both play, and I think Messi for me is just purely unplayable on actual ability. I think Messi can be unplayable, where I think Ronaldo can be manageable. I think if you play the right way against Ronaldo, you can stop him. But then Messi, I don't think when he's on form, there's nothing you can do to stop him. Let's see if anybody else is on here. So Paul Dixon is in. How's it going? Kieran Priest, how are you, mate? Simon Pritchard. Go on, Ryan. Happy days.
I won't say that out loud, Simon Pritchard, to be honest.
What's he said there? I got to drop these people from this. I got no moderators tonight. Where's my moderators? Where's Byrie? Where's Chris Ball? And Chris Ball was meant to make Labs a moderator. You haven't done it. What was in his thinking of when he divided the back pass? Well,
he probably had the right idea playing it safe, but then obviously just didn't realise the player there. Because I think there was another player in front of him blocking his viewpoint from the other guy. So, I mean, it was a bit of a weak pass anyway, but anyone
it was a weak pass, yeah.
Anyone can do it.
Yeah, anyone, absolutely anyone. I bet even Maldini probably done that once or twice in his career. You know, Ryan Innes had a fantastic game up to that point.
I had a chat with him in Nando's as well. He came behind me, sat behind me and having his meal. I had a quick chat with him. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I've met Innes as well. He went into the Ripside Tavern. I went to Tom King, and I told him that he looked like a mate of mine. He's like, good looking guy, is he? I was like, I just looked at them, I just turned around to them both and said, fuck me, the two of you were big, and you?
I like it, he is huge. Do you know what? You don't know what you're going to get from him. Like, he'll flip any minute.
Oh, yeah. I know James Vaughan tried having it out with him yesterday, and I was thinking, James Vaughan, are you fucking stupid or what?
I know he'll get sent off this season, but what he gives you is that level of fear. Like White used to give him.
The bigger the centre.
Like White is someone who's gnarly and he's a bit of a bastard. And he'll go through you to win the ball. He'll do anything to get that ball. He'll stick his head through a post to get that ball.
During our great escape, someone made a very good point, because we brought Pipey in on loan and the bunch of people said, oh no, he's past 8, he's not going to do anything.
It's what he gives you off the pitch, and the dressing room.
Well, then someone made a good point to me, right? I'm sure it was Simon Sadler, former director, turned around and said, right, if you're playing on that pitch and you've got Pipey on your team, how invincible are you going to feel having him behind you? So that's just going to boost everybody, and I honestly think it did. And I think Pipey not being on the scene at the moment could be being felt.
Yeah,
he will be there. He will be there.
And it's not Phil's like that, but he's another threat there. We got
Hasn't he opened his own gym now?
Yeah.
So would he actually go into management, or just
I think he's running his own business. I don't think he's a businessman. I don't think he's going to work in football per se, in professional football. I think he's just going to
conditioning coach? He
yeah.
could be a football club. So I think
He could be a football club.
Back
Yeah.
up in the community. I think he's realised his part in life and he's made a few mistakes. I think he's trying to help the youngsters. Fair play.
I think he's made up for all that now with the county lists. So I think all he's done for the county, I think he's made up for that.
So Luke County is basically making a good point here regarding the Ballon d'Or and Virgil van Dijk being robbed, all about likes and followers. Yeah. I agree with that 100% actually.
If they break the cycle of them two, then it's not right.
Yeah. But then Modric did it last season, didn't he?
I think he deserved that.
And Modric did deserve it because I thought he was outstanding in the World Cup and for Real Madrid beforehand as well.
Van Dijk does deserve it. I mean, he's helped Liverpool a lot to win their Champions League, close to winning the league. And I hate to say it because I don't want Liverpool, but he was one of the main factors for them that.
Yeah. So we've got a bit of fan in saying up the Villa. Poor result for you at home today though, isn't it? I mean, I know it's Leicester, I know they're doing well, but 4-1, that's a bit of a beating, isn't it, mate?
Van did very well for defense.
I wouldn't be surprised if Leicester finish second. I think City capitulate. I don't reckon they'll finish 4. I reckon they'll be Liverpool probably just sneak it.
Yeah.
Leicester give us the trouble. Man City, and then it's a toss up between Chelsea and Man United. And I reckon Chelsea, if they can keep consistent, they'll be there.
Okay, so we're on trivia time there then, guys. Come on, the porter's asking if he's asking a question. Not only are you asking a question, but you're the first one. So once we do my ones, you better have your question ready. Also, Paul Dixon, Colin Simmons, Labs would have been, but he's had to go. So Regan, if he's in, I haven't seen him, but Matthew Marsden I have seen. You're all asking questions tonight. So Henry, can Swindon go up?
Of course we can. Of course we can. If we keep Doyle, keep Grant, we can go up this year. So we'll do that.
So Paul Dixon, I like Paul, talks an awful lot of sense. You're saying you're not concerned after the defeat of Bradford. We're still close to the pack above. January transfer window just round the corner, so some fresh blood to arrive and we will kick on. I like the optimism there.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. There's a lot of free agents out there as well. You can easily bring free agents. So.
A lot of them out there looking for clubs. A lot of them who could potentially sign on a non-contract basis. Like, why doesn't Wilfred Boney sign with us on a non-contract basis? Big Phil's in the window. Who's got to go in January? Who needs to leave? Who's reckon needs to leave? Kills me to say it. I'm a big fan of Matt. I was a big fan of Matt Dolan. I'm not so much anymore. I think maybe he could move on.
Yeah, I agree. I know he's been a good servant and he's been a good fight to the club, but I don't think his time's up now. He's just there propping up the bench. When he comes on, he doesn't do anything. He's sideways whenever he gets the ball. There's no presence there. He can't do anything. It was a hell of a free kick to him, but that's it. But if you're banging on players after a free kick, shouldn't really happen with this one.
No, but that's it. I mean, he's a good set piece specialist, but he's not giving us enough in open play. So Leanne Selby, hired Taff. Is it possible if my son Josh Padgett can have a question for tonight? His favourite player is McCurdy, so expect a question on that. McCurdy. It would have been good if we'd kept him.
McCurdy is bossing it at Carlisle. Have you seen him? What? He tore us and he won when he came to the West.
Yeah.
Of course, his advert.
So it is a bit late in here, but it doesn't matter. We'll be able to speak up. It's fine. It's fine. So there's some bullshit being spoken here. Chris J, we need everybody to learn the words to Alele. You could post them somewhere. We've actually got a video on this channel, mate, that actually tells you the words to it. So Newport County fan, can I please have a questioner? Well, I'm a questioner, and I know what you meant, mate. Yeah, you could do. I don't know why it's gone so late. Can I ask a question next week, Taff? Get in quick, Taff. So you're asking a question this week. We'll sort next week out later. So Regan's in, so he can ask his question. Sad news about Ron Saunders, the Aston Villa legend. Never nice to hear about anybody losing their life, of course. Right, so I'm going to have to skip past all of this. So who has the best chance of making playoffs out of Cardiff and Swansea? Swansea 100%. Swansea 100%. So it's trivia time then. Question number 1 then, right guys? I'm trying to do this so the guys can't see the answers, because the guys are going to give me their answers. The guys are going to give me their answers on who they think it is, whilst you guys are doing it as well. So here we go. Question number 1. I was born in Africa, but represented a European country winning 4 caps. I played in the Premier League for 4 clubs, where I reached 3 major finals with 2 of them clubs. Who am I?
I was going to say Boateng, then yeah.
Boateng, which Boateng?
Played for Germany, didn't he?
So, I'm going to read the question out for you guys again. So, I was born in Africa, but represented a European country winning 4 caps. I played in the Premier League for 4 clubs, where I reached 3 major finals with 2 of them clubs. Who am I? So Wilfred Zaha, no. Song, no. So George Prince Boateng. Paul Dixon, you're pretty much there, but you need to drop one of them words, mate. So what do you reckon?
I was going to say Kevin Prince Boateng, but I can't think of anyone else.
But it's not Kevin Prince, but Paul Dixon's close there. Diouf is wrong. Adidas. Hasselbank is wrong. Kevin, no, it's not Kevin. It's definitely not Kevin. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has only ever played for 1 club, mind me. So it's 4 Premier League clubs they played for. No. So someone's saying Jerome Boateng, that's incorrect. Ayew is also incorrect. My God, Paul, you were practically there. You're practically there, but you need to drop 1 word. Someone's already said that one. Sanger, no. So, Kale Boateng, no. Scrambled cat, oh, fucking hell, it's just typing out anything, haven't you? Benteke, no. So it's not Kevin Prince Boateng. I'm pretty much giving it to you on a plate now, guys. Boateng, oh, yeah, but what Boateng? Come on.
Daniel.
No. Here we go, Dan Shaw's got it. It's George Boateng. George Boateng. That's what we're going to get on to now. So George Boateng is the correct answer. He played 4 Premier League clubs. He had 4 caps for his nation. Which nation is that? Who knows? Here we go, George dropped the Prince Boateng. That's the same, drop 1 word. You got it. George Boateng. They're thinking of Kevin Prince, but then also George. But it was George. So what country did he represent though? Which European country did he play for? Who did he get his caps for?
Someone random like Paul, not Germany.
No, it's not Germany, it's not Portugal. Now see, when I was looking at these questions, no, Dan, it's not Germany, it's not Belgium either. Not Germany. No. A lot more high profile than you'd think. Netherlands, there we go, Matthew Marsden's got it. It is Holland. It was Holland. So who remembers the 4 Premier League clubs that he played for?
How many years ago was it?
Oh, it was 90s and noughties, late 90s, early noughties.
No, I started following football in 2006 months. This is going to be a bit.
I was wondering, George Weah from Chelsea,
George Weah played for Arsenal on that stand. Yeah, quality tune Megan, yes. So, George Boateng. I'm going to just tell you so we can move on to the next one because the time is running slow. He played for Coventry, then he went to Aston Villa, then he went to Middlesbrough, then he played for Hull.
I was going to say Bolton.
No, it wasn't Bolton. So, right then. Next one. Don't look, guys, don't look. Me and this homo actually did this on karaoke at my wedding, funny enough. And it was banging.
Oh yeah. We take bookings.
Yeah.
Anytime.
But because we're that bad, we have to pay you to allow us. So question number 2 then, right? Graham Souness has managed 5 British clubs. Name them.
Liverpool.
Whisper in my ear, these people have got to get it as well. They can hear you. Oh, they wish they did, but... So, Newcastle, Rangers correct on both, Blackburn correct, Southampton, Liverpool correct. Fucking hell. You guys are bloody good. You're very, very good guys. So, yeah, so there it was Rangers, Liverpool, Southampton, Blackburn and Newcastle. Well done everybody. Right then guys, this one is a tough one. So it's like, it's 1, 2, 3, it's a 5-stage question on this one. So, name the only capped international players from the following countries to win the Premier League. So the first country is Colombia. Who is the only capped Colombian international to win the Premier League?
Oh, yes.
So then if you know Colombia, so who's the only capped Colombian to win the Premier League? Fernandez. No, Colombia, not Mexican. Although you've given the answer away to one of them, no? Valderrama, no, he never played in England, mate. I wish he had done. Quality player. The only capped Colombian to win the Premier League. Pablo Escobar. Oh, piss off, mate. Falcao never won the Premier League, no. That's a good shape though, that's not bad, that's not a bad shape. Fans is not correct, no.
They'll know.
You know who it is, there we go. Mega picture, Cuadrado, yes. So the next one is Ecuador, who is the only capped Ecuador international to win the Premier League. This one should be pretty easy. Yeah. Did you know that? No. There we go. Leanne Salvi says it there. Valencia.
I'll do well now.
That'll do. Here's a surprising one. Italy. Who's the only capped Italian international to win the Premier League? The only capped international for Italy to win the Premier League. Balotelli, yes, well done, Matthew. Mexico. He never won the Premier League, Zola. Probably one of the best players to never win the Premier League. Yeah, so Leanne Salvi for that, Hernandez, yeah. And then finally, South Africa. It's the only capped South African international for the Premier League. So Hector Herrera is not correct, we've already had that one. Radaby, that's not a bad shape, but it's not right. He only really played for Leeds, didn't he? And Leeds never won the Premier League. I love the sniffs in you. Right, come on, piss off. So, this one is a toughie. Absolute tough one, this one is.
We're going to know the name, aren't we?
You're going to know exactly who it is when the answer given. You're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I can't think.
Yes. So the only capped South African.
Chair at the store, there's a blue raincoat. Have you got one of your chair? My coat's gone missing. No, that's not
Looks
it.
like someone's coat's gone missing.
No, that's not right there.
No. So No, Peter in Love is not correct. She's Sharito. And that's a Shabba-la-la-la. I know the one you're on about, yeah, but that's not him. Stephen Pienaar, no, didn't win the Premier League. Stephen Pienaar is, yeah. There we go. Rotherham Villa K2, Quinton Fortune. Quinton Fortune. Alright. I think Quinton Fortune in the Premier League and Steven Gerrard didn't. That's just fucking mental. Mental. So, this one, guys, is for the sticker pack giveaway. I haven't got the sticker pack with me, but if you get this one right, you will win a sticker pack. And there's got to be without any clues. There are no clues. So, right then. I have been a teammate of Diego Maradona, Thomas Brolin, Mark Hughes, Antonio Conte, and Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Who am I? I've been a teammate of Diego Maradona, Thomas Brolin, Mark Hughes, Antonio Conte, and Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Who am I? So Veron is not the right answer.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. Got it.
Yes.
Got it. Do you want me to tell you who it is?
What do you think, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely bang on. Got it straight away, so surely one of you ain't there.
Yes.
Come on, Taff, I was there. Why did Flynn take McNamara off? God knows, mate. God knows. So Zanetti is incorrect.
What are you playing, though, Zanetti?
Oh, what a diamond of a player. Tevez, that's incorrect. I don't think Tevez and Mark Hughes ever played together, did they? Thomas Brolin as well. So I'm going to read it out for you again, guys, just in case you missed it. I've been a teammate of Diego Maradona, Thomas Brolin, Mark Hughes, Antonio Conte, and Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Who am I? So Mascherano's incorrect.
Didn't Zanetti play till he was like 41?
Zanetti, probably. I think he played for Inter for pretty much all of his career, though. So Dan Short, hi Taff, why are Bournemouth struggling this season? I don't think it's so much that you're struggling. I just think that, because of the sheer size of the club, I don't think you're ever going to excel where you have been.
Yeah, they're mid-table Premier League.
You're going to be mid-table Premier League unless you get taken over and build a massive giant stadium, and have millions and millions of,
Look at Man City.
But you'll be Premier League. You'll be they will be Premier League for as long as Eddie Howe's manager there, because he'll always keep them in there.
It's like look at Bristol City as well. Especially here, Bristol City.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has checked the Arsenal job.
Yeah?
Eddie Howe. I like to see him in a big club, Mike.
Yeah. The thing is, I think he'd be a bit reluctant to go. Be a bit reluctant, I think, because the last time he tried moving to a bigger club, he didn't quite do it, did he? He went to Burnley and didn't do it, went back to Bournemouth. But anyway, guys, so Crespo is incorrect. So it looks like I'm gonna have to do the clue, guys, and you're gonna have to give up the sticker packs. You have to give it the sticker pack. I'm gonna have to give you a clue, I think. I'll tell you what, we're gonna give it till the 4. But when we hit 40 on there, we're on 38 minutes exactly now. 2 more minutes to get this question right. I've got to give you, well, this. I specifically put these as the giveaway question. Because you can't Google this. There's no way you can Google it. But you can Google it and give yourself something of a fighting chance, but you never get the answer purely from Googling. So if you were Everton boss, would you take Eddie? So would you take Eddie Howe or the other bloke? I can't remember what his name is. That doesn't help me much, is it? Because I'd have to go with Eddie Howe on that one.
I was saying the other bloke is pretty good, Mike.
Oh yeah, that other bloke, yeah.
He's fab.
Other bloke is awesome. Other bloke is the one lining up for Klopp if he ever goes.
I want to see Eddie have the next single and
As well.
Oh yeah, other bloke, yeah. Newport got dibs on other bloke. Christian, if you go and get a draw at Millwall, we will strangle a frog's face. What?
Why not? You're gonna have a hobby video.
What's that?
Why not? You're gonna have a hobby video if you win.
Yeah.
Strangling frogs.
whoever has this bloke, don't tell him you get.
What's the point of having a ref if you don't have the final say? The ref is, I think the VAR is meant to give that ref the ability to make a better call. So I think the final say will always be the refs. But then I think the VAR is meant to give him.
Like yesterday, Manchester Derby, I was definitely how he ref didn't see it.
Yeah.
Done it.
So Morgan Pritchard saying Batistuta, that's not correct, unfortunately. Lineker's not correct. Batistuta's a good shape, mind you. Yeah, it's more that era, to be honest. Will Villa stay up this year? I think so. You've got a good team. Got a good team.
Keep Grealish up.
So guys, we've only got 10 seconds left. Passarella is incorrect. So he's been a teammate of Diego Maradona, Thomas Brolin, Mark Hughes, Antonio Conte, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. These are just the jokers, mate, the jokers. I try to ignore them ones. So Russia's incorrect, and we're past 40 minutes. Henry just said Maradona's dealer, but no. Hines, he does beans, doesn't he? Oh, Gabriel Hines, alright, okay. Right then, so because these guys know the answer, I can do this now. So the clue is, so I'm going to give you the teams that he played with these guys at. So the correct answer, played with Diego Maradona at Napoli, played with Thomas Brolin at Parma, played with Mark Hughes at Chelsea, Antonio Conte at Italy, and Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank at Chelsea. So if you don't get it now, there's something fucking wrong with you. That clue should give you the answer straight up. Straight up. Well done, Paul. It's a joke, it is, because when Nick, there we go, come on the board, got it, Zola, but because you had the clue, you don't get the stickers. That's a shame, isn't it? Such a shame, but there we go. It means we get to keep the stickers then, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, so basically we actually had someone spell Rude Hullet, Rude R-U-D-E, and Hullet as H-U-L-L-I-E-T, I think it was actually. But it's been a common joke on here every week. So Henry likes that one. So then guys, come on the court, let's have your question, mate. And all three of us are going to have a fair game on this one. I don't know any of these, I'm crap. Don't worry mate, you've had a good go at it, at least you tried. I think is it particularly hard?
These are brilliant.
Yeah. Hello Nick. Better late than never, mate. So come on the court, your question, come on mate. Then Paul Dixon, get yours ready, yours is after. Colin Simmons, get yours ready after Paul's. Regan, get yours ready after Collins, and then Matthew, get yours ready after Regan's. No tea, was there yesterday? Was it McNamara's fault for the goal yesterday? No, it wasn't. It was Ryan Innes who made the decisive back pass on that one. So who's enjoying the Nola Gay in the background? I actually quite like this tune. I quite like the Nola Gay. There we go, that's the hammer. Carpool karaoke with Nola Gay. I'm calling shotgun on that one. Tal Flynn that. Right, fair shake mate. Well, you thought McNamara was at the fault for the goal, but he wasn't, so Tal Flynn that, because after the goal had gone in, he took McNamara off. Paul Dixon saying OMG, great band. Yes. I think OMG, I've heard of them. I'm getting old. Right then. Right, if Shearer is S, can you name the top Premier League goal scorer for each letter of the alphabet? Go in order if possible. Okay, no, I'm going to need to write down the alphabet now, aren't I? So we're talking A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
We'll do this all together then, are we?
Do it together, guys.
Right, okay.
In order, is it?
So
Or just every
drop
count?
of a D.
Yeah, D's going to be Drogba.
V Van Persie? Was he ever?
That's got to be. Oh, get in there. So I'm going to say B's got to be probably Bergkamp.
Yeah.
Oh, D is not Drogba. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That's got to be Andy Cole. D is not Drogba. Fucking hell. Who scored more goals than Drogba with a D? I'll have to come back to that one then.
Oh, 8, Henry.
8's Henry, yeah. O's got to be Owen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yakubu, Zaha.
What is Saha?
So 8 is Shearer.
Zaha, I don't think it's that name.
Over there. B is not Dennis Bergkamp. Fuck. Come back that one. Got a lot, didn't he? Yeah.
I think it's Bale.
This is a long question, mate. What we're going to do, we're going to work on this one while we do the other ones, yeah? I think that's the best way of doing it. So, here we got Paul Dixon, get your question ready, mate. We're going to keep working through this one as and when we're going on. It's a good question, though. I like it. I do like it a lot. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. He's got to be Phillips. Kevin Phillips.
Silver W, I think. Silver W.
Right, yeah. Yeah, like. Oh, wait, Kanu.
Yeah.
And Michael Kanu. Bloody hell. We're going to be on this.
Well, that could have been an Elka as well, man.
Oh, Zola for Z. No, Zaha. Zola. In all good shape.
An Elka as well.
Duncan. O is Owen, yeah. H is Henry. Z is not Zaha. It's got to be Zola. Letter F, Bobby Fider. We've got that. Give me your answers at the end. Absolutely, mate. Paul Dixon, get your question ready, mate. Dragon. Yeah, gotta be.
Chief Johnson.
Gerrard.
Lampard. Yeah, Hicks.
Right.
No, he didn't.
No, he's taking the piss, mate. Don't worry.
Oh, I see now what you mean now. I only read.
He's taking the piss. Got it, Paul. We're ready for you, Paul.
Wouldn't you be... Oh no, he's not.
Frank Pedro. Don't think there is any other cues, really, is there?
What was I thinking?
Oh, Noah Quinn. Noah Quinn.
Oh, I'll send you a check.
It's got to be. Paul Dixon then. So, in 1992, Sky Sports launched the channel for all live football. The very first televised match. My question is, who scored the first televised goal?
Who was the teams in the first place?
First televised goal, I think.
I can't even think of the teams for it.
So Nick Muller seems to think it was Ipswich versus Palace. It could have been. Taff is coming to Millwall, I absolutely will be.
I think it might have been Palace.
Was it Ipswich and Palace though? There's something telling me that it was Liverpool and Swindon.
No.
Really? Oh, was it? Okay, so Ipswich versus Palace.
Liverpool, Nottingham Forest. Is that the case?
Swindon won the first one.
No, I remember Liverpool beat them to like 5-1 or something like that. Dicked you, mate. Got dicked. So, Ipswich versus Palace, the first televised game. Fucking hell.
That's the question of the century.
Oh, that's a bloody good one, Paul, that is. Oh, there we go. Nottingham Forest, Teddy Sheringham for Nottingham Forest. You know. Well done there, guys. So who's next? Next up is Colin. Colin Simmons is yours, mate. Will Big Duncan get the Everton job far too soon to say, to be honest with you? Far too soon.
What's the worst thing to do with Everton then?
I'll go with that for now, yeah. So Millwall team meet up, I'll show you safe London. Am I going to get my face smashed in if I come and go around South London with you? Because something tells me I'm going to get my face smashed in if I go around fucking Millwall with you. Yeah. Be glad about that.
I went to Millwall once and it was most intimidating place I've ever been to.
Yeah. No, mate. That's all right then. That's all right then. Good man. I know you wouldn't leave me astray. You're all right, you are. So, I'll tell you what, this question's going to fuck me right up. This is, I'm telling you now. X. Oh. My question has some obscure players in it, but I can give you some clues. It looks like we're going to bloody need them at this rate. So we got Colin Simmons coming up, then we got Regan, and then we got Matthew.
Spanish player. Spanish player.
Right then. Who is the only player to score a hat-trick in the Premier League, Champions League, League 1, League 2, League Cup, FA Cup, and for his country? I know it. Robbie Earnshaw, yeah. Is it Robbie Earnshaw, Colin? Yeah, he's in League 2 with Cardiff and League 1 with Cardiff. Championship with Norwich and West Brom. There we go. Smashed it. Right, we're still working on this one. There we are. I'm going to go for you. I'm going to go for Unsworth. David Unsworth used to take penalties for everybody paid for. Used to take penalties for West Ham and for Everton.
These arguments, I don't see. I know what it's saying.
Right then, so next up we got Regan. Regan, your question now, mate.
So D's not Drogba, yeah? Because he scored like 33 goals in one Premier League.
So Matthew Mars is saying Vardy for V, but we got Van Persie down, mate. We got Van Persie for V.
I'm trying to think of strike partnerships back in the day.
I'm thinking if D's not Drogba, could it be Di Canio?
Could be. Could be Di Canio.
That's a shell, the
No, it can't be. No, because Drogba scored more goals than Di Canio.
Do you know that for a fact?
Well, Di Canio was in the Premier League as always.
Di Canio was in the Premier League for a long time, mate. Played for Sheffield Wednesday, played for West Ham and for Charlton, mate. Klinsmann for K. Oh, we got Nwango Kanu, we have. We got Van Persie, it's got to be Van Persie, yeah. A central midfielder, I think. Central midfielder. So Regan, we got your question coming up. We can still work on these now. N. Oh, I know who K is. It's not Kanu, it's Keane, Robbie Keane. J.
I'm trying to think on the strike partnership.
Ken Winchell, fucking hell. Oh, have a day off, mate. Jesus, wept.
I can't think of X.
So apparently it's not Di Canio. D's not Di Canio. Oh, fuck you. He was only a legend manager for you, mate. Would Baconson be a good loan signing in January? Interesting. That's a bloody good. That's a good one. I'd take him. I'd take him.
He's hot and cold. He has a good game, then he has a couple of back.
Has he matured a bit more now?
He goes later, like when he's confident in that, he just went there.
There is Kevin Davis.
Ooh, can't score more than Trump.
No, I don't think so.
And Nolan.
Kevin Nolan, yeah. I like that. I like that. V. Van Nistelrooy. I've been.
That is true. Good show, but I don't think he's got more than.
Nice from Millwall team. Right then, so this is who am I? I played with Lewis McGugan, Declan Rudd, Leighton Baines, Danny Ings, and Salomon Kalou.
It was a good show.
So Lewis McGugan, I think would be either Ireland or Nottingham Forest. Declan Ridd, I'm not sure of. Lane Baines would be Wigan or Everton. Danny Ings would be Burnley, Liverpool or Southampton.
And it will be Chelsea.
Kalou will be Chelsea, so someone who's been... I'm thinking... No, Kalou weren't there. I was thinking Drinkwater, but Kalou weren't there. What about Steve Sidwell?
Kalou played for Fulham. Did Kalou play for Fulham?
Sidwell played for us.
Sidwell played for Chelsea, didn't he?
Oh,
Chelsea
yeah.
took Sidwell. Not Sidwell. Fuck. I thought I had it then. It is a good question, Paul. You're right there, mate. Fuck me. Danny Ings and Burnley, Southampton, Liverpool. Danny Ings, unless it was for unless
Bournemouth as well.
did he play for Bournemouth? Irish, possibly Irish.
Harry Arthur.
No, Harry Arter's Cardiff, Bournemouth, and someone else. Danny Ings. Harry Arter wouldn't have been playing for Bournemouth. Same time as Danny Ings. Not Arter.
Because he only played for Chelsea in the league,
Yeah.
didn't he?
So is that an Irish guy?
Irish players that
Played for Chelsea. Unless maybe a bit early for this. Damien Duff then? Should we go with Damien Duff? I don't think it is, but what's everybody else saying? Daniel Sturridge. Oh, I tell you what.
Sturridge was there at the same time as Kalou.
Is it Daniel Sturridge? Go on, come on the board. I think you've scratched that one, mate. I think you may have it. You may just have it. Is it Daniel Sturridge? I know, yeah. They talk some shit today, some of these, honestly.
You want to think I like?
Not Sturridge.
It's got to be someone British. Someone British, I reckon.
Do you want a clue? Yes. Go on, Regan, give us a clue, mate. Just one little one. I don't want a big one that's going to give it away. I want to still be able to think about this. He's not Irish, oh. That's a massive help, that is. Fair play.
Who said he was Irish?
So he must have been at Nottingham Forest. It must have been someone who's come from Nottingham Forest. Play with Phillips McDougan.
Because Chelsea.
So from Forest to Chelsea. Oh, I think I know it. Oh, the defender. Is it Michael Mancienne? Is that his name? Mancienne? Is it Mancienne? I think it's Mancienne. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Michael Mancienne. Close, but no. Oh, yeah. Fucker. Michael Mancienne. Do you know that young, quick defender, but he was too small for you. He had to play in Germany.
What's the name of
Who's he playing for?
Yes, mate. We'll come and say hello, mate. 100%.
Is he midfielder? What club?
Kalou did play for Ghana.
No.
He played for Ivory Coast.
Ivory
He was
Coast.
Ivory Coast with Drogba.
I thought I fucking cracked it then. Thought I cracked it. Fucked up. I've got another big clue for you. Go on, just give us a clue, One clue, and if we can't get it, give us the answer. Oh.
Maybe he's not Scottish.
No more bullshit clues, Regan, come on. Don't take the piss, mate. now. Matthew, start getting your question ready to post me. And in the meantime, we're trying to fill as many gaps. For X, I'm just going to say Abel Xavier. He's won the Champions League. He has won the Champions League. He played in the final.
Ryan Bertrand.
Ryan Bertrand, yeah. We're going to go with Ryan Bertrand.
Forget it's me now.
Bertrand, hey. I'm fucking happy with that. Yes. Right then, Matthew Marsden, it's your turn. If you can't answer questions, should one of you do 6 hours? Well, it's not me. Definitely not going to be me.
Not me.
No way. Right. So played with Raul Morales, Courtois, Dimitar Berbatov, Alexandre Pato, and Ryan Babel. Who am I? So Raul Morales could have been at Liverpool, but also could have been at Chelsea with Courtois. Berbatov could have been Man United, Tottenham. Alexandre Pato would be more than likely be, or Fulham with Berbatov. Pato would be, he'd be either Brazilian or played at AC Milan. Ryan Babel. So Fernando Torres, I think that's who it is. I think Fernando Torres is definitely the one. Oh, that's a shame actually.
No, Berbatov never played with him.
No. Pato played at Chelsea. He did play at Chelsea for a little bit. Edgar Davids, is that right?
No, he never played.
I don't think it's going to be Edgar Davids.
No. Well, he played with him at Tottenham.
No, it's not Torres. So Berbatov at Tottenham. So wouldn't have played with Morales, would he? Wouldn't have played with Courtois, Davids. Pato also played with Chelsea. I think there's got to be a Chelsea player. Got to be a Chelsea player who maybe played at Man United as well. Or Fulham. Chelsea, Fulham. Ryan Babel would be Fulham now, maybe. So there's a Fulham, someone played at Chelsea and then went to Fulham and is still at Fulham now. It's not Scott Parker, is it?
Yeah, I was thinking that.
Scott Parker played for Chelsea. Is it Scott Parker? We'll go with Scott Parker. He would have played with Courtois. No, he wouldn't have played
No,
with
it'd be too
Courtois.
late for Courtois.
And possibly Morales as well. So it's not Parker.
Sidral. Sidral would have played with Courtois then.
Wigan, Chelsea, Fulham.
Good question.
Ryan Babel, it may be a Dutch thing for Babel. Dutch player who maybe played for Man United first, or Tottenham first, or Fulham after. Oh, I'm fucking stumped. No. I think we're going to have to go for a clue on that one, I think. Murphy. Danny Murphy. Danny Murphy wouldn't have played with Morales or Babel. Murphy left Liverpool in 2005, so...
Morales one's got me. Is that who played with?
He played with Morales, Portugal.
Possibly. That could be.
Portuguese player. Or he played with Courtois for Spain, so he could be the Spanish one.
Played with Courtois in Spain. At Atletico Madrid.
Courtois Spanish.
Courtois Belgian.
Ooh.
He's not British. I don't think it's Makaleli. Makaleli left before the likes of Morales at Chelsea.
What was his other? There's another lookalike of McAlady came in. Remember one of them? There was another play McAlady for Chelsea.
John Arisa. I'm thinking that. Well, I'm thinking John Arisa.
No, he wouldn't have been at Chelsea or anything like that. It was Fulham he played for, Reza, for a little bit. This is fuck me right at this house. I thought Torres, I thought we nailed it with Torres there. Right, so it's not Makaleli. Yeah.
That could answer your question. Just saying women.
SCN is a shake, but would SCN have played with Berbatov? No. Are we calling time on that? Are we going to get back? Give us the answer, mate. Put us out of that fucking misery,
It's so
mate.
obvious now.
Fall back. Could be okay. I don't think it's okay. I'm trying to get these now. I am. We've got to think of an E and a J, and we submit these as answers. Then we submit them as answers. Who could the D be if it's not Drogba or the Cannula? Henry, that's your job. You're on E, and I've got to think of the J or an M as well. No, I don't think he'd have scored too many goals. Janino, maybe. Janino. Was he there for long enough? Right. Okay, and guys. So Matthew, give us the answer. We're going to go with what we've got. We've missed a couple of right, but A, Aguero, B, Berbatov, C, Andy Cole. I'll tell you what, I know that's not your cuckoo, that's Dwight York. So Morales, Porto, Courtois, Madrid. So Morales was Porto, Courtois was Atletico Madrid, Berbatov was Monaco, Pato Chelsea, Babo Galatasaray, so I am okay. That's a fucking toughie, that is. Well done, Matthew. Well done. So we didn't get an E, we got Fowler as F, Gerrard as G, Henry as H, Ince as I, Robbie Keane as K, Lampard as L, we got Nolan as N, Michael Owen as O, Kevin Phillips as P, Niall Quinn as Q, Cristiano Ronaldo as R, obviously Shearer was the S, as you gave us, Torres as the T, Unsworth as the U, Van Persie as the V, Ian Wright as the W, Abel Xavier as the X, Dwight York as the Y, and Zola as the Z. So that's what we're going on the alphabet one, and I can't be bothered talking about it anymore. So that's done me. That's done me. Right then. Thank you guys. Questions next week. I tell you what, I'll decide it next week. So if you fancy having a question, get one ready, and it's first come, first serve on that one. I've been Taff, this has been Henry, this has been John. Guys, thanks very much for joining me tonight. It's been a fantastic stream. A bit late in the background, of course, and this is a bit of a shame, but as long as you've endured us, that's fine. Anyway, guys, thank you all for joining us. Come on the board, I'll definitely get on the phone. Shoot me now, for fuck's sake. So Matthew, get a question ready and get in first. When the trivia starts, get in first, and that's when we'll be taking the questions. All right. Thank you all. Kane already. Kane. I didn't think you'd have had as many as Robbie Keane already. Thank you, Paul. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you again next week, same time, same place. I think definitely. It's been a good shape being in here. And hopefully we can have a bit more contribution from something of a studio audience next time. You never know.
FA Cup Live.
Yeah. Henry, I hope Swindon didn't fuck up. Good job. Looking forward to this cardboard karaoke, mate. Cheerio for now, guys, and as always, up the Katie. Good night, everyone.